What's going on, people? As you can see by my appearance, it is time for another edition of the Russell Cage Experience. And I just want to first off start by saying I did not watch Raw because I was watching Bengals play Green Bay Packers. And I'm just reading the results of Raw, and I'm just going to touch on a few things on it, kind of give my thoughts on the show here. Um, so I'm not going to go each thing that happened like I normally do. Uh, but looks like the show started out with Cena and Batista. Of course, I'd expect that to happen. Um, Once again, tension in the water, as I was saying. Um, and I kind of like the comment Batista made about everybody over the age of 15 wants to see him beat Cena senseless. I thought that was funny, and I kind of hope he beats him senseless just because that comment, because that's cool. Um, but they're setting up for uh, Cody and Ted's rematch for the tag titles, and later that night for the main event once again. And I'm kind of thinking now at this point that I've read it, that Cody and Ted are going to win the tag titles back, and if that be the case, I'm kind of disappointed in that. Um, why make them lose the titles last week, or yeah, have them lose the titles last week and win them back this week? Um, I know that you're trying to create tension for Cena and Batista, but you honestly, and I read this Batista's comment online, he wishes he had a better build up to the match at SummerSlam because of how big of a deal this match is, how important this match is. You know, first time they're meeting in WWE and whatnot in a match. Um, there's honestly been not a lot of build up, and quite frankly, there's not been a lot of build up for SummerSlam period. And I'm halfway tempted just not to watch the pay-per-view this Sunday, uh, and just do like I normally did before and just read the results. Uh, but if it wasn't for me doing my typical going to B-dubs and watching it with my friends, I probably wouldn't want to go see it. Um, so um, then we have Mike Adamle backstage with Todd Grisham complimenting him on his job on ECW last week, and Kane walks in and just basically says he's going to find out what's in the bag, uh, and Kane says he doesn't want to do that, so we'll see what's going on here. Then looks like we have Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase backstage just talking about that they're going to win the tag team titles back, that they're an actual team, that they respect each other, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of creating more tension between Batista and uh, uh, John Cena. Uh, so, looks like we had Crime Time versus the Highlanders. Um, Honestly, this tag team match, it should have been a number one contenders match for whoever wins, fights Batista and Cena or Cody and Ted. Um, and interesting thing would be if they made this a number one contenders match, they could have set the possible Crime Time versus Cena Batista. Now, I understand that Cena and Batista are going to be fighting each other at SummerSlam. I know Cena and Crime Time are kind of like a stable sort of. I don't want to say stable, but they're kind of like a team altogether. So it'd be interesting seeing more tension between Cena's teammates with them versus Crime Time. But I don't know. We'll see. Um, we'll see if they even set up for Crime Time versus Cody and Ted at SummerSlam with like 6 days, 5, 6 days, something like that to go. So apparently JBL has a challenge for CM Punk or some sort of thing. Then they talk about Randy Orton's motorcycle accident. Um, I think it's legit. He's going to be out for a little while longer, so we'll see what that happens. So, sorry, I just woke up. Wanted to get this done with, get this over with, get it posted for you guys. Looks like JBL is going to have a drinking contest with CM Punk. CM Punk straight edge, not going to do it, he's not going to do it. Splash in JBL's face, there we go. I honestly think that's kind of stupid. So, looks like we have a Jericho versus Kane match. Chris Jericho hits the code breaker on Kane, picks up the victory, and I don't think these two are facing each other at SummerSlam, but I don't know. But, sorry. After the match, Mike Adamle gets the microphone. It says, basically tells Kane that he knows why, that he's referring to the old Kane, this, that, and the other. Kane says there is a mask in the bag, but it's not his. And he pulls out Rey Mysterio's mask. What the crap? So are we seeing Rey Mysterio versus Kane at SummerSlam? That... okay. Then we have the tag team match, and and Ted and Cody pick up the victory here. Mike Adamle's security comes out and stops them and all that. I mean, from all indications, and I may be wrong, but this looks like it wasn't a very good Raw. And they're trying to create tension for the Batista Cena match with very little build up to it, and it's not working for me. I know. I read on one of the MySpacer's bulletin subjects last night when she's doing a survey. She said, "Grr, Raw sucks." Christine, that's who it is. So I mean, it's kind of bad when. Well, I shouldn't say it's kind of bad, but I mean, when I'm watching football, I'm not really worried about what's going on Raw or anything, and then I go to read, and I'm kind of glad I didn't watch Raw. I mean, it looks like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look like there's much Mike Adamle on the show, and after the job he done last week, he done a really good job, and it was a really good Raw, but it looks like WWE, once again, can't follow up with two good shows in a row, so I guess we'll see what happens on ECW tonight, maybe, if I feel like it. We'll see what happens at SummerSlam. We'll see what happens on SmackDown, see how it goes there. But overall, it looks like it was a disappointing Raw, and that's all I can say about it. I hope you guys are having a great start of the week, and post your thoughts on Raw in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. Either that or send me a message, whichever one you want to do, or even both. I mean, disappointing Raw, what can I say? So you guys take it easy. Have a great week.